I remember when I was a kid in elementary school, there was another kid in my class who told me, like, hey, Santa Claus ain't real, it's your parents. And after a while of denying it, I came to terms with it. I was like, okay, Santa ain't real. I even asked my mom about it. She's like, well, looks like you're old enough, I guess. No, he's not real. It's us. And I was like, fuck! Did it affect me in any way? No. Not really. Um, I mean, it kind of, like, rid my world, like, my worldview as a child of all the whimsy and wonder. But, it's not really that. I mean, even then, I knew it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, if anything, it kind of alleviated something from me because, I remember so many nights I was staring out of the window looking for a sleigh with reindeer, and I was thinking, like, okay, Santa Claus is watching every little thing I do, just like Jesus, He has eyes on me somehow, somewhere. He knows every good and bad thing I do, so I mean, fuck it, I might as well be good. But also, it makes me think, too, right? When I was a kid, I beat my meat quite a lot. I know it's TMI, but it's the truth, right? When I was small, I, played with my wiener. Does that count as a bad thing? Like, when I was a kid, I was low-key taught to be ashamed of that stuff. So, like, would that be a bad thing in my household? And even if it's bad in my household, does that mean it's a reflection of, like, my morality in general? And if so, right, shouldn't Santa Claus be arrested for looking at me beating my meat? Because how else is he supposed to know whether I'm not misbehaving, or not? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, he had to have seen me beating my meat. That or one of the elves had to have. So shouldn't they arrest the elves? And also, as far as Santa goes, like, if someone wasn't, like, let's say somebody in, like, Florida forgets that it's Christmas and Santa actually breaks into their home to leave gifts for them, right? And the guy the dude living there wakes up and he fucking just shoots Santa in the stomach. Is that would that be legal? You know what I mean? I wonder how many times it's happened in real life where someone broke into someone's house during Christmas to steal their shit, and like putting all the gifts in the bag, while dressed like Santa Claus, and some kid wakes up, he's like, Dad, look, it's Santa. And he's like, that ain't Santa, son, get back. And traumatize that kid. My dad killed Santa. I wonder how many times this happened in real life throughout the entire history of Santa Claus allegedly existing, even though we all know, nah. I wonder how many kids put two and two together that Santa Claus wasn't real, right? Because first and foremost, right, someone asks for a video game, right, for Christmas, and they get a video game. How does that work? If Santa makes all your toys at the elves, if all the elves make your toys at the North Pole and makes all the shit, then you know what I'm saying? Like, how are they able to get all the publishing rights for the soundtrack of the video games? Because, most of the video games have soundtracks and shit, Like, who are all these ending credits? You know what I'm saying? Like, who, like, did the elves hire those guys or what? Or did they just, like, go out and steal the fucking game? Like, because they couldn't have made the game. Like, that just wouldn't have made sense. There would be, like, a huge lawsuit between whatever developer studio and the North Pole. And also, how come, if all that that they're told that all the toys are made in the North Pole, right? If you look at most of the toys that we all had as kids, they all say they're made in China. I can't tell you how many toys I've seen. Like, there wasn't many that didn't say they weren't made in China. So is North Pole in China? How many people, like, how many adults told their kids that that fucking China is in the North Pole? I don't know. I'm stumbling over myself a lot because it's hard to focus. Like, I'm trying to focus on what I'm talking about while playing GTA 5. But fucking, I don't know, man. Is it even ethical? I don't know if I even discussed this part. Is it even ethical to tell your kids about, about, like, lying to them about Santa? I mean, You know, because I mean, it's fun. It's a fun thing for sure. But like, you know, at the same time, you're lying to your kid. But I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Santa Claus.